Chapter 1. The Huntress and the Prey. The jungle planet of Xithid 9 was a death trap for most species. Venomous flora, predatory fauna, and an atmosphere thick with spores that could dissolve flesh if inhaled without a filter. But for Kessra of Clan Vexus, it was home. She crouched low in the canopy, her chameleonic armor blending seamlessly with the violet leaves. Her target, a lone human, walked carelessly below, his boots crunching over bioluminescent fungi. Full. Humans were new to the Galactic Accord, barely a century into their interstellar expansion. They were reckless, loud, and, according to the archives, fragile. Yet this one had wandered into Xithid 9's most lethal region without so much as a rebreather. Kessra's mandibles twitched in amusement. She raised her venom caster, a weapon passed down through generations of her people, the Vexari. One shot, a neurotoxin-laced dart, and he would be paralyzed, ready for collection. He fired. The dart streaked through the air, and the human snatched it out of mid-flight. Kessra froze. He turned, holding the dart between his fingers, examining it with mild curiosity. Then he looked directly at her, despite her perfect camouflage. "Nice try," he said in rough but passable Vexari. Her blood ran cold. Chapter 2. The Law of the First Strike. Kessra dropped from the canopy, landing in a defensive stance. Her armor's reactive plating flared, ready for combat. The human, taller than she expected, with scars across his knuckles, merely tilted his head. "You're not screaming in agony," she hissed. "The venom should have." "Yeah, about that." He flexed his hand. "Human nervous system's a bit weird. Your poison's got tetrodotoxin derivatives, right? Nasty stuff. But we've got a fun little mutation. Sodium channel resistance. Makes us tricky to kill." Kessra's mind raced. This wasn't just a failed hunt. This was a violation of the law. The Vexari Codex was clear. If a hunter strikes first and the prey survives, the prey may claim the hunter. An ancient tradition, meant to ensure only the worthy wielded a venom caster. And she had missed. The human grinned. "Oh, by your rules, you're mine now." Chapter 3. The Claiming. Kessra's pride burned. She was a prime huntress, not some captured trophy. She lunged, wrist blades extending. The human sidestepped, grabbed her arm and flipped her onto her back. "Hard. Easy," he said, pinning her. "Name's Rook. Former Terran shock marine. Now freelance." He snarled. "You dare." "I dare because your people's law says I do." His grip was iron. "And I'm guessing you're not the type to break tradition." Kessra seethed. He was right. To defy the Codex was to be outcast. "Fine," she spat. "But I will kill you the moment you falter." Rook laughed. "Looking forward to it." Chapter 4. The Hunt Turns. Their uneasy alliance began with a greater threat. A Xithid hive swarm had breached the planet's quarantine zone, ravenous insectoids that consumed all organic matter. The Accord had marked Xithid 9 for orbital sterilization in 48 hours. Kessra knew the tunnels beneath the jungle could shield them, but getting there meant crossing swarm territory. Rook cracked his knuckles. "Oh, you're the expert. How do we survive?" She glared. "We don't. The swarm is endless." He smirked. "Good thing I brought friends." A distant roar shook the trees. Kessra turned, just as a Terran Warbringer mech crashed through the canopy, its plasma cannons humming. Rook tapped his comm. "Took you long enough." A gruff voice replied, "You're welcome, dumbass." Chapter 5. The Escape. What followed was carnage. The Warbringer carved a path, its guns vaporizing swarm clusters. Kessra fought beside Rook, her blade slicing through chitin. His monomolecular combat knife severing limbs with terrifying precision. She had never seen a human wage war before. It was terrifying. They reached the tunnels. The Warbringer's pilot, a grizzled woman named Vex, ironic, Kessra noted, sealed the entrance behind them. Now what? Kessra demanded. Rook wiped blood from his face. Now we wait for pickup. She bared her fangs. And then, he met her gaze. Then you decide. Stay with me, or try to kill me again. She hissed. I will. He grinned. I know. Chapter 6. The Choice. The extraction ship arrived. As they boarded, Kessra hesitated. The Codex bound her to him. But more than that, she was curious. Humans were different. Stronger. Smarter. More resilient than the Accord believed. And if they were this dangerous alone, what could they do together? Rook extended a hand. Coming. Kessra took it. Now.